is going on, Vikings fans? Dev here, and welcome back to Crowd Killers. So this is a brand new show, guys. This will be the second episode. And Crowd Killers is a show where we kind of give our praise to players of Vikings past, some guys who shook ground during their time here as a part of the Minnesota Vikings. Some absolute legends, some superstars, some guys that fans still talk about to this very day. And today we have a very exciting episode. We have my favorite Minnesota Vikings player of all time. We have a man who does not sleep. He waits. We have a guy who, when he enters a room, he doesn't turn the lights on. He turns the dark off. We have a guy who can slam a revolving door. He is the man, ladies and gentlemen, that the boogeyman checks his closet for. He is a guy who is counted to infinity twice. He's the only man who can divide by zero. And when he does a push-up, he is not pushing himself up. He's pushing the earth down. And death once had a Jared Allen experience. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. We are talking about Rodeo Jared Allen. He was one of the NFL's most feared pass rushers, and also the kind of guy who would ride a bull for fun. Jared Allen wasn't just a beast on the field, he was a full-blown rodeo cowboy. Let's talk about one of the wildest Vikings of all time. So Jared Allen played 12 seasons in the NFL, most famously with the Vikings, where he racked up over 136 career sacks and led the league twice. He nearly broke the single-season sack record in 2011, guys, with 22 sacks. But Jared Allen was not just a sack machine off the field. The guy lived like a modern-day cowboy. So after the 2007 season, Allen actually competed in professional rodeo events during the offseason. No joke. He entered team roping competitions and seriously talked about rodeoing after football. He even owned horses and practiced regularly on his ranch. He once told a reporter that roping was great for hand-eye coordination. Like, imagine getting sacked by a guy who ropes steers for fun. Then afterwards, he's pretending to tie you up on the ground. So let's be real, guys. Jared Allen was made for memes before memes were even a thing. The handlebar mustache, the wild sack celebrations, the big personality, the mullet, it all fits his rodeo cowboy vibe. He even did his famous calf roping sack celebration, pantomiming roping a steer for every sack. Iconic. The dude once entered a mullet contest in the offseason. Enough said. With Minnesota, Allen became a defensive icon. He led the Purple People Eaters 2.0 defense and was a fan favorite for his grit, humor, and chaos energy. He retired in 2016 by riding off into the snowy distance on a horse. No, seriously, he filmed it himself and posted it.
Well, everyone, I just want to say thank you for an amazing 12-year career. This was the part where I was going to ride off into the sunset, but seeing how there's no sunset, I'm just going to ride off.
Was Jared Allen the last true NFL cowboy? Should the Vikings bring more rodeo energy back into the locker room? Let me know in the comments, and if you remember watching number 69 wreak havoc on Sundays, smash that like button. Before he was roping calves or riding off into retirement on horseback, Jared Allen was terrorizing quarterbacks every Sunday. The man was a 2-time sack leader, a 5-time Pro Bowler, and an absolute menace off the edge, with a personality just as big as his stat sheet. Drafted in the 4th round by the Kansas City Chiefs in 2004, Allen quickly became known for not just his dominance on the field, but for his wild hair, his crazy personality, handlebar mustache, and full-on rodeo lifestyle. He was part D-lineman, part cowboy, and 100% man.
What do you mean by that?
But it was in Minnesota where Jared Allen became a Vikings legend. From 2008 to 2013, he racked up 85.5 sacks, including a near record 22 sack season in 2011, putting him in the conversation as one of the greatest pass rushers of his era. And while other players are doing flashy celebrations or, TikTok dances or whatever, and Jared, he was doing calf rope sack celebrations, entering mullet competitions, and literally competing in team roping events during the offseason. Who else does that? And we are talking about a guy who was just inducted into the NFL Hall of Fame, guys, so kind of a really big deal. And so, like I said, guys, this one is kind of personal to me. Jared Allen was my absolute hero. During the peak of his popularity is when I started my football career in middle school, guys. Funny story, actually, Colton, the guy who runs this channel, played football with me in middle school and high school. I'll put some pictures. Maybe I can find one of me and Colton. We were just little lads, so. But yes, I was obsessed with Jared Allen. I just happened to play the exact same position as Jared Allen. I was a right defensive end, and I also played tight end on offense. And I didn't get many sacks, guys, but when I did, you bet your ass I threw up the calf roping celebration. So that being said, guys, I thought it would be cool to check out some highlights from Rodeo Jared Allen, one of the most exciting defensive players in Vikings history. So this video here is entitled Jared Allen's 22 sack season 2011. This was posted by a gentleman and a scholar by the name of Funky Dunkelman. So make sure to go check out his channel. I'm sure there's a bunch of other dope videos on there as well. Alright, let's check out some killer sacks. He was so quick, dude. So powerful. So scary looking, to be honest. Boom! Get sacked, nerd. Who is that? Ooh, that was not nice of him to walk over him like that. But I mean, you can just see the one on Stafford. This will be cool, guys. No one even picks him up. Poor Stafford, brother. You gotta love to see that, bro. You love it. Dude, the cutback speed on that was nasty. Hit the guy so hard the ball just went flying, bro. Like popping like popcorn. I mean, that is a guy, if you don't pick him up, like as soon as that ball snaps, he's in your backfield and your quarterback's crying. Dude, it's like he times it out a lot of the time, you know what I mean? He times it out so perfectly. At least that time, he definitely had that. Both of our ends that year, bro, were nasty. We're so nasty, bro. They were electric together. Castle. And that's the thing too about Jared Allen. Like if he gets driven one way, he will do anything that he can to go back in the other direction towards the quarterback. You know, if he gets knocked down, he will be the guy that gets up right away and just gets his focus set. Oh my gosh, bro. That was like a 20-yard loss. His helmet came off. Look at the reaction. He's a psychopath. He's a psychopath. You love to see it. A true American icon, ladies and gentlemen, in Jared Allen. In Rodeo Jared Allen. Sorry, there's a fly running around here. Oh. It's a sad day when you're getting bear hugged from behind by Rodeo Jared Allen, for sure. See the Bears get it too. Old Jay Cutler here. Yep. Ball comes out. He was so good at making that ball come out too. Pause. I said it. And like I said, that's got to be the coolest celebration in all of NFL football right there, right? Oh, get him. Get him, Rodgers. Get him, the ball came out. Get him. The ref's like, no, he's down. You love to see it. It should be interesting to see what Aaron Rodgers can do with the Steelers too this year. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Oh, He dove for that one. He dove. So as you can see, man, imagine being just like a little kid, just starting off playing football. You're like, yeah, this is what I want to do. I also want to be a sack machine like this stud. Cam Newton whacked the ball right out of his hands. Everyone's like, gooey. And we get it. You love it. You love to see it. I think our defense this year is going to be nuts too, though. I really do. It's going to be sick. You know, I guess he did his fair share of shit talking too, which is a lot of fun. Oh, I fell for the fake there. Another one on Aaron Rodgers. Stud. Beast. Psycho. Alpha. He said, give me that football. Give me that football, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, we'll probably end it there with that one. So as you can see, guys, I mean, absolute stud. Totally deserving of being inducted into the Hall of Fame. So really cool to see him get the recognition that he definitely deserves. He was my hero when I was a kid. He still kind of is my hero. Maybe I'll get a barbed wire tattoo. So yes, that is all I've got for you, ladies and gentlemen, but everybody who remembers that defense remembers all the huge plays and all the fun times that we had with those boys, and especially that boy, Jared Allen. So that is all I've got for you tonight, guys. Thank you so much for checking out this episode of Crowd Killers. As you can probably kind of see by the graphics and stuff, this is the guy that I had in mind when I thought about this show, so it's really cool to finally make this one for you guys. But now it's going to be your turn, guys. Do you think Jared Allen was the best Vikings edge rusher of all time? Let me know down in the comments. Please make sure you leave a like, press subscribe, ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future Vikings content. We will be here posting about the Minnesota Vikings every single day as this season starts. So thanks again for being so cool, guys. This has been Crowd Killers. I've been Dev. Hello from Minnesota, and it looks like we'll just have to see you in the next one. Have a good one, guys. See ya.